Welcome back to Panther on Air. I'm your host Fatima and your co-host
Natalie. Did you miss us?
We're back to introduce the Green Initiative to Washington Middle College High.
You may have noticed that we have new recycling bins on campus.
Mr. Marks and the Green Team are here to properly show us how to recycle.
Mr. Marks and the Green Team, take it away.
All right, so we're excited to announce that we are starting a new waste reduction system here at Washington Middle College High School. And so we're going to have a lot of new bins for you on campus so you can sort your waste appropriately. And before we explain how you're going to do that, I want to say why this is so important. Remember, we're 8.2 billion people on this earth, and each of us is creating our own individual waste. Although you might not think that yours is a huge amount, it is adding to the problem. So if we're able to sort our waste into the appropriate containers, we can help create a more sustainable earth. When we put things in the wrong containers, it causes all kinds of problems. The newest and most important thing that we're doing is focusing on our green waste. So making sure that all food green waste goes in the proper green waste container. When you don't do that, if you put green waste directly in the trash, what happens is it goes into a landfill. Landfills are like giant plastic bags. That green waste cannot cycle into the earth. It cannot cycle the nutrients. Instead, they slowly turn into methane, which is a greenhouse gas. Methane is one of the most dangerous greenhouse gases, although carbon dioxide is way more common. Methane is a really dangerous one. It does trap a lot of heat next to our planet, leading to climate change. So by doing a few simple things, you can help create this earth in a more sustainable way and do your own part. The most important thing you can do in taking control of your waste is reduce the amount of waste. Zahar is going to give you a couple ideas of how to do that.
So you can refill your water bottles instead of taking the plastic ones. You can grab less food and only take what you will eat, and take one napkin or as much as you need.
And if you don't need one of the little boxes or one of the trays, don't take it. If there are things inside of a box that you don't want to eat, leave them behind and someone else can use them. The second thing you can do to reduce your amount of waste is to reuse. So Chris is going to tell you a couple of ways that you can reuse and stop the waste.
All right, thank you. So this is a water bottle. The water bottle you can use. You can put water in it. You could reuse this water bottle. That way you
don't
save.
Throw so much away. Yeah.
You don't have to use these pesky water bottles, the plastic ones. You don't gotta throw them away, stuff like that. You could
Instead
also
of buying new books, you could what?
You could also just get ones from the library, stuff like that. You know.
Instead of new clothes, you could go
to like thrift shops, different. You could even go to like maybe like a family member. You could like get stuff like that.
So reuse until it can't be used anymore. All right, so as you can see, there's going to be different colored bins around campus. If it's green, that's for green waste. We'll be talking about that in a minute. But recycling is always going to be blue. So we have Brianna, Jalen, and Aaron to talk to you a little bit about what goes in the recycling.
So mainly for the recycling, these are the main things that can only go in it, which are the plastic cups provided to us during nutrition break and lunch for when we want to eat fruit or whatever else is provided, aluminum cans or whatever else is metal, and empty plastic bottles. The reason why they must be empty is because if there's still any water in it, they can't go back into the ecosystem and be able to be recycled in the ecosystem. Mm-hmm. And the plastic trays and the cardboard trays provided to us during lunch and snack break as well.
And then any glass as well can go in there, definitely. Aaron has brought some of the recycling from this week. Aaron, what are some of the biggest problems you're seeing when you're looking through recycling?
The biggest problems are like full water bottles, like not even like half drunk, just completely full, unopened, and then coffee cups with stuff in them, like half drunk coffee cups just tossed in there. They spill everywhere. They make everything nasty, make it harder to clean out. And those are really the biggest problems that need to
Yeah, and again, if you're throwing away a whole unopened bottle of water, you've got to ask yourself, why do I even have this water, right? I should be reducing what I'm taking. But do those few things and it goes in the recycling.
Oh, I did forget to mention that the trays cannot be soiled or have food stains on them, otherwise they have to go into the garbage and cannot be recycled. And unsoiled napkins and other paper can be recycled as well.
Okay, so you've heard about what goes into the recycling, what goes into the green waste. We hopefully want to get to a place where there is no trash, nothing that goes in this container, but that's not where we are right now. So we have this wonderful group here of Soli, Ishpreet, and Alyssa who are going to tell you what goes into the trash.
Alright everybody, so first things first, you can put plastic bags, juice boxes, milk cartons, and utensils and styrofoam in the trash.
If you aren't sure which one goes into which, you just put it in the trash.
It is important that we keep all recyclables and compostables out of the trash as much as possible.
So you can see here's a kind of typical nutrition break. This here, milk container, you can see that milk containers are wax coated, they go in the trash. Juice boxes, trash. Any type of wrappers or liners, trash. Plastic utensils, trash. Any plastic bags of any kind are trash. And this here, if someone didn't finish all of it, they're going to empty the contents, the food, into the green waste, and then the remainder goes in the trash. This here, you're going to want to look to see is it soiled or not. This one is clean, so it can go in the recycling. We're here to talk to you about what goes in these green containers. This is for the green waste, the organics only. So I have Emily and Vinny here who are going to explain it to you.
So what you're going to want to put in these green waste bins is all your food, anything like that, from chicken bones to salad, anything that you haven't eaten that's all food, no plastic or anything like that. And then even your food trays, stuff that's soiled, like soiled paper, like the big trays that they have. Everything like that would all go into the green waste.
Thanks, Mr. Marks and the green team for making our school more green.
Before they continue, here are the announcements.